Huntech Pro is proudly brought to you by Treezyn, Magnum Archery, Orphan Weapons, Wild Dog 4x4 Accessories, Auberhalzer Taxidermy, Ultimo Group, and Gun Rats.
Dank.
Okay, so here in South Africa, there's like critters everywhere. They're not easy to hunt, but sometimes you get some opportunities. So while we were looking for the spiral slam, we came across a really mature water buck, which was always on my wish list.
Eland is looking straight at us. Hopefully she doesn't spook and we can get a shot. So you're off to the right on that water buck. Yes. He's a good bull. We can take him. Yeah.
We stalked and stalked, and we had sprayed down with no scent. And it's a good thing too, because we had animals within 20 meters of us walking by this way and just looking at us and saying, "You're not a problem." And we were frozen, but they could see us, but they couldn't smell us, so they weren't worried. And we kept sneaking around this group of animals because we saw the water buck that we were looking for.
Right between the two front legs, man. Really quick. When you're ready, you can take it. In between the two front legs. Good shot. Good shot. Really good shot. Alright. Well done. It looks really good. Yeah. 109 yards frontal. It looks really, really good. We'll just give him a couple of minutes and then we'll follow him. Alright. Very good shot. Good. Good. It looked real good. I could see that on the shoulder. In between the two front legs. Well, we came here to try and get an Nyala. We ended up getting a water buck bull. Yeah. That's the That's the beauty of Monterra. We got out to do one thing, we take what the bush offers. That's and right. We were offered a beautiful water buck bull. Yeah. And good shot. It was really well done. Yeah. We'll go give him good a shooting, brother. But this is why a lot of people ask us, why do we guide, why do we hunt? We get just as excited. We love doing this and getting you on your animal. You know, the stalk, everything just went perfect, and this is why we guide, and that's why my heart rate's 99 at the moment, you know, because I'm excited for you.
That's exciting, because we were hoping that Eland cow wouldn't spook.
Yeah,
and she did trot off a little bit, but
It actually gave us the opportunity
Yeah.
because he picked his head up and moved into the clearing so that we can get the shot. So thank you, Mrs. Eland cow.
Thank you.
He was an old dude and a mature dude. He had worn down to the bone, really, his horns, and because he's so old. And it was just time for, it was time to take him out in a respectful, honoring way. We put the sticks up, we waited for him to come into a spot that we could get a clear, ethical shot because he was behind some brush. We waited. I don't know, I think we waited about 10 minutes for him to step out. When he stepped out, we were able to put an ethical shot on him, and he went down right where he stood, and we were super happy about that.
Let me be the first to actually say congratulations on a beautiful water box.
Oh, thank you.
Stunner, stunner, stunner. And he's left-handed.
Yeah.
You see his tips. You can hand me the rifle and you
yes.
can be the first person to touch him.
Oh, man.
Big body.
Yeah. This is awesome. Thank you, Lord. He's got character. He's got everything. And he didn't run a mile. I mean,
I would call that 50 yards.
yeah, 50 yards.
I would call that 50 yards. He's a bruiser.
Super nice.
Look how thick his neck is.
Yeah.
Nice, perfect animal to take. Nice thick bases.
Yeah.
Beautiful body. He probably
I love
weighs
this.
the character.
Yeah, I do. I love that.
And he's left-handed, so
What do you mean left-handed?
all animals are left or right-handed.
Really? You're not
Yes,
just...
sir. If you look at an animal, which horn is worked down more is his preferred horn.
Dominant horn.
His dominant horn. Like we have a dominant hand, left or right-handed. So this bull is left-handed.
Nice.
He's a stud. Look how thick he is. He's got a, thick
Yeah.
neck.
Look at that.
It's an absolutely stunner of a bull.
I love this on them.
Oh, that swirl.
Yeah.
That's stunning. So we have a tradition, we say something called gaan jou goed, gaan jou wel. It means go good, go well, directly translated, and we just say thanks. So if you'll join me there, we'll say gaan jou goed, gaan jou wel, go good, go well. Thank you for many years of breeding. Thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for all the amazing stories will be told, and everything that happened today. Everything of you will be used, utilized, and respected. Amen.
But just the casing from the bullet you used to.
Huntech Pro is proudly sponsored by Trigger Cap, No Scent, Caliber Rifles, Bullets and Innovations, Glow Tech Energy, Grizzly Gear, SSG Cases, Natshoot, CRC Clothing and Branding, and Vantage Point Archery. Huntech Pro's proud media partners are Game and Hunt Magazine and Arms and Wildlife.
A deer's nose is 1,000 times more powerful than the human nose. That means he will smell you way before you ever see him. No Scent is a 3-phase scent elimination system that destroys 100% of human odor. Our revolutionary enzyme formula works by fully encapsulating and by attacking and eliminating human odor particles. Our No Scent laundry pods, hair and body wash, and field spray will take 100% of the stink out of you. No Scent. Hunt undetected.
At Orphan Weapons, we have a dedicated team of professionals that are extremely passionate about firearms. We specialize in custom rifle building, accurizing, customization, repair and general sales of firearms and their related accessories. Each firearm receives our signature attention to detail, met with unique insight gathered through more than 50 years' experience as gunsmiths. We look forward to assist you in your firearm needs.
We're back at Monterra Safaris for a third time filming the episode of Huntech, and so far it's been a really wonderful and truly blessed trip with amazing people that we now call friends and some newfound friends all the way from the US. So overall this trip has been really amazing. Hunting the elusive eland makes me very excited, and it's also one of my favorite animals that the African bushveld has to offer. The first day, Ross and I sat in a newly built elevated blind overlooking a waterhole. It wasn't long before animals began to appear from the bush and coming in for a drink. Buffaloes, gemsbucks, sables and a lot of other game came in except for the eland bulls. But still we got to capture some great footage of other species while we waited. The next day Ross said that they will put up a pop-up blind at Warthog Wallow, which is one of the many feeding points on the farm.
Okay, so Beulah, that back draft from front draft on the left, 36 yards, back draft at 14, and here this closest draft is at 33. We've seen some nice eland bulls in this area. It's very, very thick here, it's made it very difficult to walk and stalk. So we decided to brush back ourselves into the blind, also to try and get close enough to use the crossbow. So hopefully we'll see some nice eland bulls coming in. Yeah, I think I will. Okay, good stuff.
Again, we were visited by many different animals, and it didn't take long for them to show up. For some strange reason they got spooked twice, but it wasn't because of our scent. The wind was perfect, and we also sprayed down with no scent, which main purpose is to eliminate human odor, and we were also very well hidden between natural covering. We decided to stay put and be patient even though we didn't see any elands. Then, out of nowhere, 3 eland bulls came trotting in for a bite. Ross identified the bull that I needed to take, and I got the Raven crossbow onto the sticks and got ready for the shot. I followed the bull with the sights on him, waiting for a clear and presentable shot which felt like hours. I constantly had to calm my nerves and control my breathing.
See, he's sticking his head in deeper and deeper. Yeah. The food is getting less and less. When the food finishes, he's going to stand up, look, and that'll be our opportunity to shoot. He's just hard quartering away quite a bit. The rifle. It just needs to turn a little bit more. Nothing is looking at us. Everything is relaxed. I'm going to open the blind. Okay, he's walking now. He's walking to this trough. So now he's on 30, right? There he is.
In a single moment, the bull went and stood on the outskirts without any animals behind him, giving me a chance to take the shot.
He's clear. Okay, he's clear.
The arrow was fitted with a VPA double bevel 150 grain premium grade broadie, and it connected with the Eland with a hard shot.
Good shot. It was a little bit low, but it looked like a perfect hard shot. When you pull a shoulder shot a little bit low, you hit that hard. We're finding good blood. We're just going to follow this trail. I'm sure we're going to get it.
We followed the blood trail and found my Eland bull expired about 70 meters from where I shot him.
Yes. Congratulations. It's a
Thanks, Ross.
beautiful
Wow.
Eland bull.
Oh my goodness.
And you did in fact make a perfect shot. We were concerned that the arrow, it had a big arc,
Yes, yes it did.
and we were concerned maybe it hit a little bit low, but often when you do get those pure hard shots, it is an inch or two lower than where you were aiming, but that's why we always wait for a good broadside shoulder shot, largest margin of error.
And we waited it felt like forever for him to just give us the opportunity to take the shot.
Yeah, I mean, he was in with a couple other bulls, Livingston's bulls. He was the oldest of the bunch. Looks like it's his time.
Yeah, thank you so much, Ross.
No, my absolute pleasure. Well, let's go have a look at your bull. You first.
Stunning.
He's gorgeous.
It's beautiful. Wow,
The horns on him, he's really going to make a spectacular trophy.
beautiful.
He's very heavy.
No, thanks again, Ross. I appreciate it so
My
much.
absolute pleasure. It's been a pleasure hunting with you. And yeah, the bush gave us a fantastic opportunity on this bull. Had to take it.
Taste of pleasure.
Oh, patience kills. Yeah.
Yep. Thanks again. This is my first eland that I've harvested with a crossbow, and definitely the biggest so far. These animals are just breathtaking with their huge size and beautiful features. Thank you Monterra Safaris and the team for hosting us again and spoiling us like only you guys can. Thanks Ross for guiding me on this hunt and for helping me to harvest this magnificent eland bull. I'm grateful to be given this opportunity, and it's always a privilege to be here and to live out our passion as hunters and to share it with dear friends and fellow conservationists in one of the most beautiful parts of South Africa, that is Monterra Safaris.
Magnum Archery, your partner in tournaments, hunting and anything to do with a bow and arrow. We offer a bespoke string building experience and can service any brand of bow there. We are here to supply you with all your archery needs and keep you up to date with the latest technologies and trends. Bow hunting and target archery, this is our game.
Oberholzer Taxidermy strives to portray your hunting trophies in as realistic a state as possible. We give you a trophy that you aren't simply proud of or would like to add to your collection, but also your very own prized piece of Africa along with fond memories of our land. Hunting is an incredibly rewarding sport. Complement your prize with professional taxidermy services at Oberholzer Taxidermy.
Dust-proof, crush-proof, roll off a mountain strapped to a horse-proof. Let's hope nobody else has to prove that one. They're storm-proof, trail-proof, baggage handler kryptonite. They're completely submerged until you drag your dignity back out of the river-proof. In other words, you-proof. New Vault gun cases by the proven world leader in protection. Pelican, built to protect.
Well, we've been in the sun for 3.5 hours.
Monterra Safaris has many unique ways to how they treat their guests. From sundowners at the most spectacular locations on the property, to dining in true South African hospitality fashion, immersed in untamed Africa, where guests become lifelong friends, and where those friendships get sealed by campfire ambiances. It all boils down to a world-class experience for every client of Monterra Safaris. You are not just a number, but you become part of the Monterra family. Every hunt at Monterra is a very specialized and personalized experience. You get the full attention of their hospitality team as well as the free roam of the entire property. They invite the rest of the world to come share in this beautiful African jewel that they have at Monterra, and become part of the family, and make Africa your own.
In South Africa, you get so many hunting opportunities that are unique, and one of the unique ones we got was to hunt a porcupine. And not just for sport, but one of the families that lives here on the property, they grow their own food in their garden. It's really essential for them, and the porcupines were just devastating their food source. So they reached out to us and said, hey, would you mind hunting one of these porcupines? And it's a night hunt. We do have some we had a thermal scope on a rifle. So we went out, set up where we thought the porcupines were going to be, next to the garden. And we sat there not very long. I mean, we got situated, got the cameras where we wanted them to be, and literally within less than 5 minutes, porcupine showed up.
So we had our staff accommodation. They've been reporting in the last couple of weeks they have a problem porcupine that's been coming in and raiding their flower beds of all things, and just chewing on electrical wires, and they feel a little bit uncomfortable at night moving around with, you know, an African murder pig in the area. So we're going to quickly use our new 4 thermal scope and see if we can't help them up a little bit and rectify the problem. So let's go get settled in.
Okay.
They say that it comes in about this time at night, and let's go see if we can't help them out.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
I saw something go past it. That's what attracted my attention, and then I saw the second one. So I think there's 2. Should I wait till he stops? I think so. Let's wait until he stops. Because I can tag him if he gets on that beam. Yeah. And then, yeah, because we won't be able to get past the trees. Let's just wait and see what he does. Oh, that was quick. Yeah, right. No time to waste. Wait for him to step out. I see him. I can take him. Right, he's facing towards us. No, he's walking. Yeah, just wait. He's gonna go to the right. He comes out on the other side. You can take him. Are you ready? Let's wait. We're ready. Yeah, we're ready. Down. Porcupine down.
There we go. We can hear him rattling. Good shot.
Porcupine is down.
Good shot, sir. We helped our staff out tremendously. They've been having a problem with this porcupine coming in, like I mentioned before. And yeah, it's a beautiful
There we
trophy.
go.
It's
Let's
a
go.
beautiful animal. Let's go
Let's
have
go
a look
see
at
him.
him.
I had him in my scope, and I decided that this one porcupine, which was kind of the leader of the pack, I put the crosshairs on it, was able to squeeze the trigger. He dropped right where he was standing, and we were able to harvest a really beautiful mature food stealer porcupine, and it was a lot of fun. All right, so our hunt of the porcupine didn't take long. We're set up trying to help out some of the workers who live here on the property of Monterra Safaris. And this porcupine has been terrorizing their garden, which they really value. So they asked if we'd come tonight and see if we couldn't take care of this porcupine. So he came out just like we'd hoped he would, and we were able to put one shot on him and put him down very quickly so that he's no longer going to be a pest to the property here, and especially to these workers that are so valuable. So here we are at Monterra Safaris, and we've harvested this probably Roland Ward quality porcupine or SCI score gold medal. Either way, it was a great harvest, and we did a good deed by doing it.
Take this.
While Ross and myself and Almain were planning this hunt, I asked him what is one of the services they would like to offer the clients. One of the big stuff that we did on this hunt was the Sparrow Slam in the previous episode. So Ross said, well, let's do something about the night hunting. So I really got excited because I'm used to night hunting bush pig at my house. But now I would get the chance to harvest another animal that I would never thought I'd get the chance to shoot.
Oh mate, tell me about this setup you have here. So this civet's been on bait for quite some time. We were actually baiting for hyenas for one of our previous clients, and we figured out and saw this civet here every night. It's a perfect, beautiful animal to take, full grown, and yeah, let's hope we can connect with them, add something new to your species list.
Yeah, that'd be great.
308, the thermal is on and calibrated, and these will be on this side there. I'm going to start the recording, and then you can go crazy. Okay, start it right now. Yes.
We got to the pop-up line around about 6 o'clock at night. Almain said normally with what he saw on the trail cam that the civets come into the blind around about 6:30. So getting to the blind half an hour before the time would give us enough time to get settled down in the hide and also to get ready for when he would appear. Just after 6:30, Almain said, Johan, he's putting his head out behind the rocks. So I could feel the adrenaline pumping because this has been a moment I've been waiting for. I put the 308 off safety and I got ready to take the shot.
good, Almain. It looked really well. I could see it there. He dropped in the spot. Congratulations, it looks good. We'll just give him a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes and then we'll head up closer and go have a look. Good shot. Good shot.
Yes, thanks, Almain. This has been on my bucket list for a while. You know, to go into the night creatures, and you guys here at Monterra giving me the opportunity. Thanks again.
You're more than welcome. And it looked like a phenomenal frontal shot. He's down, I can see him through the films, but we'll just give him a couple of minutes and go have a look. But well done, well done.
Thanks, Almain.
Walking up to the civet cat, I was overwhelmed with my emotions. People would not understand why we did hunt them. If you play your part in conservation, you would understand that if an international hunter hunts this animal, it is income that gets generated towards the farm. They use that income to help the species breed. You have to play your part as a hunter. We have to take hands and we have to stand together. So thank you, Ross and Almain, once again for giving me this opportunity. The civet cat will stand out above all the other trophies in my trophy room one day. So thank you again for explaining to me also why we hunt these creatures.
Straight down. Straight down. Congratulations.
Thanks.
On a fantastic shot.
Thanks again, Almain.
Beautiful, beautiful male civet. Can't ask for anything better than that.
Can I give you the rifle?
Yes, please do. So they are carnivore based, a cat species, if you will. They actually are closer, how can I say, closer relatives to a weasel, if you will. We call them a cat species, a civet cat. I'm not 100% sure, but they are carnivores, if you will. So they'll eat scorpions, bugs, mice, rats, all those type of things. They're not as specialized as a honey badger, for example, that specializes in snakes. But they're quite fierce little things. You see, he just walks straight in. He doesn't care. I've seen them come into hyena baits as the same. They'll obviously wait till the hyena to left, but a jackal, stuff like that. I've seen them with 3-4 jackals around them and they don't even care. So they're very unique, very specialized. I would say not specialized scavengers, but also very good hunters. So very good all-rounder animal. The raccoon of Africa, if you will.
Yeah, I must say the face looks very similar to a raccoon, eh?
It does, it does.
But Almain, just thanks again for you guys here at Monterra for making another dream of mine become a reality.
You're more than welcome. And not the last, there's a lot more nice species to go. A lot more.
Can't wait.
Good day everyone, I'm called Bernard, or as a lot of the overseas clients call me, is Bernard. I'm a professional hunter and guide here by Monterra Safaris, and it's my responsibility to make sure everyone has a great experience, and not only the best experience they've ever had in hunting. So the first day of Jim and Michelle's hunt, Jim and Michelle came from Georgia to have a great experience here at Monterra Safaris. It is Jim's first time ever hunting in Africa, and we wanted to make sure he's going to have and utilize everything we can give him. So Jim told me he's very interested in a water buck, and to me it's always great hunting a water buck, especially because it's Monterra's symbol.
Been wanting to come to Africa for a long time. This is everybody's bucket list if you're a hunter. I was actually able to come with Treezyn Outdoors, my neighbor Mike, and we were greeted at the airport with Bernard that works for Monterra Safaris, and made a 5-hour drive after a 16-hour flight, and it was truly amazing the next morning that we got up. First day on the hunt, we saw more animals than I've ever seen in my life in the first day.
So we were looking around, we've seen a lot of waterbuck, especially in this area there's not supposed to be. That's the great thing about water bucks on Monterra is in the area, water bucks aren't that big as they should be, but specifically on the farm, we have some amazing trophies that you won't see anywhere else.
We're quickly just gonna check what's up here. I've seen some water buck, and I don't know if you decided on a zebra yet, but let's see if we can see a nice bull. I did see them feed here, so we can quickly go and have a look. All right, you lock and loaded. Ready to go.
We have been spotting some great water bucks. We crossed the right type of water buck we wanted. We spent an hour on the sticks looking after him, making sure everything is good. There was a lot of traffic going back and forth. Other cows just walking in front of him and at the back of him. And as soon as we got the shot, he took the shot, he dropped right there. And as soon as we got there, I could see Jim was very happy with his trophy.
Damn, what a strong, he was pretty powerful, eh? He didn't go down and he was like, what?
Did he drop the second down?
He dropped.
A good luck charm.
Whatever, you've been doing great.
Thanks.
He's a beauty.
Definitely,
I thought he was.
he's a beauty. I was just making sure because the other one, he looked big, but there we go, Mr. Jim. Awesome. Congratulations. First touch is yours.
Yep.
He's a nice ball.
Oh, he's amazing, and it's so nice of you to, like, I knew ever since you got here, you wanted to do the water buck, even though you called it a bush buck for the first 2 days. But the great part about it, this is Monterra's emblem animal. You know, this is what, naturally in the area, you don't really get big ones like these, but specifically on our farm, you get monsters like these, you know. So this is not the only one. There's plenty more, but this is a special one to me. We were working hard for him. We were on the sticks for an hour because there wasn't a shot, then there was too much traffic, and I saw another one on the side, but I wasn't sure if it's a big one, but because he's still young, but he has thick horns, but he's very young, he's not the size of this one. I'm glad we took this animal today.
The experience here has been like I never dreamed of, and special thanks to Natasha and man, and it's been great. The lodging was amazing. The people who work here, just not even real. If you shoot something, they will definitely find it because top trackers in the world live here. And the food was great. Don't gain no weight because you walk. You walk a lot, but the overall experience was, you know, life-changing after this week.
To make the big shots, you've got to be ready in tough spots. The new Trigger Stick Gen 3 makes it faster than ever to shoot steadier than ever. With one-hand trigger adjustments, a new quick detach yoke for fast switches from optics to gun, and new locking leg angles for full adjustments in any terrain. Be more than rock steady, be shock steady. The new Trigger Stick Gen 3, only from Primos.
So we got in the hide with Mike in search of an eland bull. He really wanted to shoot a nice eland bull with a bow. But every day when we were searching for the right bull, I would see this one wildebeest that stood out above the rest. He was like the bad guy chasing everybody away. So by the second day, I saw that same bull again, and I started talking to Almain. I said, Almain, what do you think that I take this bull? He said, Johan, okay, we're busy hunting eland, but on the third day, if we see that blue wildebeest, you will be able to take your shot on him.
You guys take it, mate. As soon as that happens. He's gonna come in. Make sure there's no eland walking. There's just branches in front of me. I'm gonna take it now. He'll walk, he'll walk with me.
By the end of the morning session, Almain looked up and he told me, Johan, that bull is here again. Are you ready to take your shot? All of a sudden I felt my adrenaline pumping through my veins again because now I could get the opportunity to take this magnificent bull. I quickly got into place, took the raven of safety, and I got ready to take my shot.
Dit gebeur so vinnig, ek kan nie die pyl sien. Ek kan nie die pyl sien. Stefan, bewe jy. We had a slow start to the morning. But I had my own this wildebeest now for the past 3 days. And when Almain and Mike told me I can take it, I didn't hesitate to take that shot. And it was below 20 yards and I felt good about that shot. It felt really solid. So I'm going to give it about 10 or 15 minutes or 20 minutes and then I'll go look at him.
So we left the Beulah bull for about 20 minutes and yeah, we just gave it time to expire. Sometimes you just want to leave the animal to fully expire before you go chasing after it. But the shot felt good. I used the Raven R26. It's a trusted crossbow we've been using now for so many years and I can't wait to share this Beulah with you guys. It's another rock.
Is that another rock? A rock with horns. Good shot, Johan.
Thank you, man.
He probably ran about 100 yards, but he's a beautiful old bull, and yeah, congratulations.
Thank you. Oh, wow.
It's stunning. You can see how he's flattened out his horns. You can actually start seeing the bone coming through.
Yeah.
Right-handed. He's been running around here for many years. He has a lot of babies, and yeah, it was time for him to go out. And that's the whole point of ethically harvesting your populations and controlling your populations. A lot of people think we just shoot everything we see. A lot of people think we shoot the first biggest trophy, and it's not necessarily the truth.
Yeah.
We try and manage the population by taking out the weak, the old, and the strong.
Yeah.
Or the weak, the old, and the sick. But this bull was perfectly timed to take out. He still has his mass. He has a beautiful set of horns on his face. He has a lot of character, like I said. So anyway, congratulations. Good job.
Thanks
Good
again,
shot.
old man. The blue wildebeest bull was standing a little bit quartering towards, but I had to make sure that I miss the shoulder bone to avoid that my arrow wouldn't penetrate well enough. I was using the 150 grain single bevel broadheads from BPA, and when I took that shot I was amazed with my penetration. I got a complete path through, and on the video you could see the arrow falling just 20 yards behind the blue wildebeest. So thanks BPA for sending us these awesome broadheads to use. So every animal that I've hunted at Monterra Safaris has been an old warrior. From my buffalo bull, my impala, my blue wildebeest, every single animal that I've shot at Monterra, they would put me on the right animal to take. They take extra care of you when you're out in the field. It's about the experience here at Monterra Safaris. Thank you to the Monterra team for making this hunt one I would never forget. And I'm sure this will be one of many that we will get to do together.
As we were driving around, we passed one of the water holes where the animals drink, and we drove past it and we saw a really big warthog, mature male warthog. And we drove past and then parked the vehicle, I don't know, a quarter mile away, and then did our sneaky walk all the way to a tree stand, which is pretty unusual here in South Africa. But there was a tree stand, a platform where three of us could climb up there, get set up. Because when we drove by, we saw the warthog, but then they scattered, right? And then we came back, got into the tree stand, the platform. We sat down, got everything ready, and sure enough, all the warthogs came back, and one that we were looking for came back. We were, it was about 100 to 120 yards away, and not a difficult shot, not an easy shot, and I wanted to make a really good, clean, ethical shot. So I was able to get the crosshairs on that warthog, happened to be right underneath a corn feeder, and when I shot, he hit the ground. He was gone before he even hit the ground.
I'm pretty sure I got him. I just think you got him, sir.
Mike, I think you got him. We're gonna track him. Could be rocked. Should I shoot him again?
He was gone before he even hit the ground. So it was good to have a clean, ethical shot. We got a really mature warthog and huge tusks on him. I don't know, I think they're gonna go 10 plus inches on that thing. But it was a lot of fun because, and a lot of times these hunts happen so fast, just like that, where you go, there he is. You drive by, about a quarter mile, you walk yourself back in, get set up, and bam, it happens very fast. Otherwise, you miss the opportunity. But we were very fortunate that we got the warthog, and that was one of the animals that I was hoping I would harvest here in South Africa.
Here at Monterra Safaris, it's just so much fun because you're in the most wild place of South Africa. And, you know, like I said before, I mean, Limpopo River's right there. Botswana is just literally about 400 meters that way. We're out in the middle of nowhere, and we got to harvest a really good warthog. And I can't wait. He's about 100 meters away, and we're gonna go take a look at him right now.
You're coming down the wrong way.
No, this is the right way. You know? So, Mr. Mike, congratulations on a beautiful warthog.
Thank you.
Fantastic
Thank you,
shot. It's about 100 meters, about 125 yards. Beautiful shot in the heart. He's a beautiful old boar. You can see on the body size, the thick of his neck, those markings underneath the face, that black there. So I don't know if you were paying attention. You saw the younger ones who came in first. They had these big, all grey beards.
Yeah.
So his is obviously worn down quite a bit.
Yeah.
But that is actually a defense mechanism.
Really?
So if a predator looks at that pig from the front, he'll see that white of his beard, if you will, or greyish, whitish of his beard, and it gives the impression of a big set of tusks. So don't mess with me, I'll beat you up. You know, I got a big tail. It's purely because of that. So it's an interesting fact that not a lot of people know. Their beards do go smaller, like this one. They'll work it down, but a lot of people will see a pig running through the bushveld. Oh, that's a big pig, but technically it's the
that's interesting.
And then the males will have 2 sets of warts, hence the name warthog.
Sure.
1, 2, where the female will only have 1 set. They will be at the top. They don't have the bottom one at the face. These warts are purely for protection. So when they're goring and fighting each other, so that something can't hit the
eyes. Okay.
And it's purely a fat deposit, if you will.
Okay. Wow.
So the warthog, and a little bit of interesting fact about the defense mechanism.
His tusks are a little cracked and worn down.
He's an old boar.
He's got good character. Just super happy with this harvest. Thank you again.
Congratulations.
Thank you, Almain.
So one of the great privileges that I get to experience is to represent the brand Treezyn and No Scent. And to be able to partner with like-minded companies that value conservation, companies that value the ethical hunt, and that is Huntech Pro and Johan and Beulah Smit. And we've known each other for, I don't know, going on 5 years now. And I've always respected them for not just what they do, but how they do that. And both Treezyn and No Scent, we're just super thrilled to be able to partner with them, and then to come to Monterra Safaris, again, another like-minded, group of people, which values quality and excellence and conservation above all. So it's been an extreme pleasure of mine to be here in this beautiful environment with these great people, with companies that truly value the conservation and the beauty of our sport. So thank you very much, Johan. Thank you very much, Beulah, and Monterra Safaris. Thank you very much.
At the moment, we were looking at a blue wildebeest. We were just making sure if we can see a nice bull, but there was no good options we had. There's a lot of cows on the farm, but as we were looking around, there came a very old. He was so old I wasn't sure that he was a very good trophy. And afterwards, I just gave him a second look, and I was like, you know what, Jim, I think this is going to be a very good trophy. He's an old bull. He has nice horns. I think this is going to be a very good one for you, and I know you agreed with me, so we took down the blue wildebeest. No.
It sounded good. I heard the shot, I heard it, so I could see it was a bit like shaky afterwards, so let's just give him a little time. I told you he's coming back. You just give him a few minutes, but he can just go and lay down, otherwise if we chase him around now, he's going to get up and run. There he is, right over there. There we go, Mr. Jim. The first touch is yours. He's absolutely beautiful, old bull.
Don't know what to think.
You can see he's an old warrior. He's working off his tips. He's an old guy.
spotted him crossing the road, made a good shot on him, went about 250 yards, and this is what we got.
Well, Johan, here we are again at the end of another fantastic hunt with Monterra Safaris and Huntech Pro. I mean, we had so much fun last time, we just had to bring you guys back for a second time. And yeah, a lot of success. The bushveld has blessed us with a lot of success. You know, starting from the ground up, I think we got this hunt right. The beautiful camos that you guys have been using from Treezyn, really helping us out in the field. It's been difficult. We had a lot of late season rain this year, and the bush has been very thick, so it's difficult to spot and stalk, but we've overcome. And obviously the benefit with that is there's a lot of cover to hide behind. So the Treezyn camo's done well, and yeah, I mean the no scent, it's an absolute winner. Field test, tried and tested. We've been using it for some years now, so it's such a privilege to have Mike here from No Scent and Treezyn, you know, bringing the kit out here for us and helping us in the field. And I mean, just this morning we were sitting in the blind waiting for an Eland to come in with Beulah for her birthday. We got a really nice Eland bull. We had pigs, nice warthog boar pop up 5 meters in front of the blind. Gust of wind directly into his nose. He looked at us, he wasn't bothered, went back to feeding. So really can't say enough about No Scent and the practical applications in the bushveld. It really is a great product, and we really enjoy using it. Yeah, fantastic to be a part of everything that we've done this week, and I'm very grateful to have the Huntech team back here, and I look forward to seeing another episode with Monterra Safaris and Huntech on Carbon TV. That's going to be fantastic, one to look out for. And yeah, one of many more to come in the future. Still a lot of things we want to do together, a lot of hunts that we want to do. So to your viewers and to everybody that's been following our story and our journey together so far, stay tuned, there's a lot more to come.
To watch Huntech's episodes or to find out more about their sponsors and destinations, visit their website and follow them on their social platforms to stay up to date.